Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Have you ever thought that a penny could be worth a fortune? Well, today, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting and uncovering the incredible story behind the 1949 Lincoln penny that could be worth, wait for it, millions of dollars. Yup, you heard that right. So, grab your old penny jar, because by the end of this video, you'll want to check if you've got a hidden treasure. The 1949 Lincoln penny, also known as a wheat penny, is part of the beloved Lincoln Wheat series that ran from 1909 to 1958. With over 400 million minted that year between the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, the 1949 penny might seem like just another coin from your pocket change. But trust me, this is no ordinary penny. So, what makes this particular 1949 penny so special? Why are collectors paying top dollar, sometimes even millions, for a coin that was originally worth just 1 cent? Let's break it down. Cut to a graphic listing key factors: rarity, condition, errors, and unique characteristics. One key factor is rarity. Even though millions of these pennies were made, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a lot more challenging. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if it's been certified by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. But that's not all. Certain error pennies from 1949 have sent prices skyrocketing. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can make a huge difference in value. And then there's the elusive 1949 S penny with a repunched mint mark that collectors absolutely crave. Now, here's where things get even more exciting. Over the years, certain 1949 pennies have fetched mind-blowing prices at auctions. For instance, a highly graded 1949 Lincoln penny recently sold for an eye-popping amount. We're talking in the range of tens of thousands of dollars and, in some rare cases, potentially reaching into the millions for a unique, error-filled, perfectly graded coin. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare, valuable 1949 pennies? First, check for mint marks. Look for pennies from the San Francisco Mint, those with the small s under the date. Next, check the condition. The better the condition, the more likely it is worth something significant. Show a penny with a magnified view of the mint mark. Also, grab a magnifying glass and check for errors, like double die obverse or any signs of misstrikes. If you think you found something special, I recommend sending it off to be professionally graded. Who knows, that old penny could be a life-changing find. So there you have it, the amazing story of the 1949 Lincoln penny that could be worth a fortune. Remember, not every 1949 penny will make you rich, but those rare gems are out there, waiting to be discovered. Have you checked your coin jar yet? Let me know in the comments if you've got any 1949 pennies, or if you've ever had a coin surprise you with its value. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our exciting discoveries. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1964 Lincoln penny, and why some of these seemingly ordinary coins have skyrocketed in value. Is one hiding in your collection? Let's find out. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1964 Lincoln penny. These pennies were minted during a time of transition in the U.S. The country was moving out of the silver standard, and the penny was made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. The 1960s was an important era for U.S. coinage due to the copper crisis and changing mint processes. The Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that had been in place since 1959. But what makes the 1964 penny so special? Let's dive deeper. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most 1964 pennies are only worth their face value, but some rare versions can fetch huge sums at auction. What makes these particular pennies worth millions of dollars? One of the main reasons is rarity. While billions of 1964 pennies were minted, some were produced with mint errors or in extremely high-quality conditions, known as MS-67 or MS-68 grades. These high-grade coins can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions due to their pristine condition. Another factor is the mint errors. Some 1964 pennies were struck with notable errors, such as double die obverse or misstrikes. These rare errors make them highly sought after by collectors. For instance, if you find a 1964 penny with a doubled image of Lincoln's profile, you've got something special on your hands. But how much are we talking about when we say worth millions? Let's take a look at some record sales of rare 1964 pennies. In some cases, 1964 Lincoln pennies with extremely rare minting errors have sold for over $1 million. For example, a rare double die or a coin in perfect condition can attract high-end collectors willing to pay top dollar. One particular auction saw a flawless 1964 Lincoln penny in MS-67 condition fetch an astounding $1.2 million. That's right, a simple penny you might have in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Alright, so how can you tell if your 1964 penny is worth millions? Here are the key things to look out for: mint errors *, check for double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Look for coins in near-perfect condition with minimal wear. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Can be more valuable, particularly those from the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. Take a close look at your coin under a magnifying glass or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it appraised. These services will grade your coin, and a high-grade coin could be worth a lot more than you think. So, the next time you come across a 1964 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a good look, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Remember, rarity, condition, and mint errors are the key factors that could make your penny worth millions. 1967 Lincoln penny could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Stick around as we dive into why this humble penny could be the key to a fortune. In 1967, America was in the midst of social change and upheaval. But did you know it was also a year of importance for coin collectors? The U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies that year. However, it wasn't just the volume that made this penny special, it's the hidden rarity and unique errors that make some 1967 pennies extremely valuable. So, what makes a 1967 penny worth millions? It's all about those mint errors. The rarest examples have errors like double dies or off-center strikes that occurred during production. These minting mistakes were never meant to leave the facility, but some did, and those that survive in mint condition are worth a small fortune. When searching for a valuable 1967 penny, here's what you need to look for. First, check for a double die error, where the image appears doubled due to a mistake in the minting process. You'll usually notice this in the date, the word Liberty, or even Lincoln's profile. Another thing to look for is an off-center strike, which can significantly increase the coin's value. These are the kinds of features that can turn a regular penny into a millionaire's dream. The better the condition and the more pronounced the error, the higher the value. Let's talk money, big money. In recent years, collectors have paid staggering sums for these rare pennies. Some 1967 Lincoln pennies with major errors have sold for over $50,000 to $100,000 at auction. And if you have one in nearly perfect condition, especially with a notable error, you could be looking at a payday in the millions. Found something promising? Don't cash it in just yet. If you think you've got a rare penny, your next step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can significantly increase its value. And remember, handle your coin carefully. Even a tiny scratch can lower its worth by thousands. Who knew a simple penny could change your life? So, take a closer look at those coins sitting in your drawers or piggy banks. You might be holding on to a hidden fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it with fellow treasure hunters, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories of incredible finds. 1972 Lincoln penny spinning on a table, glinting under a soft light. The video title, 1972 Lincoln penny worth millions of dollars, appears on the screen. Asterisk, did you know that a simple penny could be worth millions of dollars? That's right. In today's video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the 1972 Lincoln penny and why some of these seemingly ordinary coins are valued at astronomical prices. Now, you might be asking yourself, what makes a 1972 penny worth so much? Well, it all comes down to a rare error that occurred during the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint. Not all 1972 pennies are valuable, but a special variety known as the 1972 double die obverse is what collectors go absolutely wild for. On the 1972 double die obverse, you'll notice that the date, Liberty, and In God We Trust appear doubled, almost as if they were stamped twice. This doubling is a result of a misalignment during the die-making process, and it's what makes this penny stand out from the millions of others minted that year. While most 1972 pennies are only worth their face value, the ones with this rare doubling can sell for thousands, and in pristine, uncirculated condition, even upwards of $1 million. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this rare penny because of its historical significance and the sheer rarity of finding one in perfect condition. Some of the most valuable examples have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, and in some cases, well over $100,000. Who knows, maybe your penny is the next $1 million find. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare coins? First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe, and carefully inspect the obverse side of your penny. Look for any doubling in the text or the date. If you see signs of a double die, congratulations, you could be sitting on a fortune. Before you rush off to sell your potential treasure, it's important to have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service, such as PCGS or NGC. They'll determine its condition, rarity, and ultimately its value. This step is crucial if you want to maximize your profits. The story of the 1972 double die penny is part of a larger history of minting errors that have occurred over the years. These errors are often rare because the U.S. Mint has strict quality control measures in place. But every now and then, something slips through the cracks, and collectors are more than happy to snap them up. So, the next time you come across a 1972 penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to a small fortune. Who knew a penny could be worth millions? If you enjoyed learning about this incredible 1972 Lincoln penny and want to hear more stories about rare and valuable coins, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. Who knows, the next video might just help you find another hidden treasure in your collection. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that's causing a real buzz in the numismatic world, the 1984 Lincoln penny that could be worth millions of dollars. If you've got some old pennies lying around, you'll definitely want to stick around for this. Let's get into it. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. Over the years, there have been a few that stand out because of their rarity, unique errors, or sheer historical value. And today, we're focusing on one of those rare finds, the 1984 Lincoln penny. So, what makes this particular penny so special? It all comes down to something called the doubled ear variety. This is a rare error where Lincoln's ear on the penny appears to have been struck twice, giving it a noticeable doubling effect. This isn't just a minor mistake, it's a significant mint error that has collectors scrambling to find this coin. Take a look at this close-up. You can clearly see that the second strike causes Lincoln's ear to look doubled. It's not something you'll spot at first glance, but under closer inspection, it's very clear. Now, you might be wondering, why is this coin worth so much money? Well, it comes down to a combination of rarity and demand. Coins with mint errors, especially ones as prominent as this, are often extremely valuable. In mint condition or with minimal wear, these 1984 pennies have sold for astonishing prices at auction. Some have even fetched up to millions of dollars. One particular 1984 double-ear penny in near-perfect condition was auctioned off for a jaw-dropping price. Collectors will pay top dollar for coins like these because they are so rare and represent a piece of minting history. Alright, so how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies? First, take a close look at the date, 1984, and then examine Lincoln's ear under a magnifying glass. If you notice any doubling, you could be holding a very valuable coin. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role. Coins in pristine condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, will bring in the highest prices. Grading is important in determining the value. Coins in lower grades might still be worth something, but the mint condition pennies are the real jackpot. So, if you happen to have a 1984 Lincoln penny tucked away in a jar or an old collection, don't overlook it. Get it checked out by a professional. You might just be sitting on a small fortune. That wraps up today's video. Have you ever found a valuable coin like this one? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Who knows, maybe the next coin we talk about will be sitting in your pocket right now. 1986 Lincoln penny out there that could be worth a fortune. That's right. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting to uncover why this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth millions of dollars. Stay tuned, because you might just have one hiding in your change jar right now. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, this coin has seen numerous changes over the years. But what makes the 1986 penny so special? Now, not every 1986 penny is worth $1 million. So, what's the secret behind the fortune? The answer lies in error coins. These rare pennies can have mistakes that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. For the 1986 Lincoln penny, it's all about those unique minting errors or rare variants. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die, a minting mistake where the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the details of the coin. Such errors can be found on the lettering, date, or even Lincoln's profile. So, how does a penny with an error go from being just a coin to $1 million treasure? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is key. The fewer error coins produced, the higher the value they hold. But it's not just the rarity, condition is just as important. A mint condition penny with a significant error can spark fierce bidding wars at auctions. Back in 1986, most pennies were struck on copper-plated zinc planchets. Finding one in near-perfect condition with a dramatic error? That's a jackpot. Recently, similar pennies have been sold for astonishing amounts at auction, with some even reaching the seven-figure mark. Now the big question, how do you know if your 1986 penny is worth millions? Here's what to look for signs of doubling in the text or Lincoln's image. Some error coins might have misaligned or off-center strikes. Any distortions or repeated images could indicate a valuable error. Using a magnifying glass or even a microscope can help you spot these valuable differences. It might take some effort, but the payoff could be life-changing. If you believe you've struck gold with your 1986 penny, the next step is getting it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, which will significantly increase its value if it's deemed rare and in good condition. Always remember to store your coins properly. The smallest scratch or discoloration can drastically reduce its value, so use protective holders to keep it safe. So, there you have it. The 1986 Lincoln penny could be more than just pocket change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's worth taking a closer look at your pennies, because you never know when you might be holding $1 million treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins that could change your life, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin, or if you'll be checking your change from now on. We're uncovering an incredible story, a simple 1989 Lincoln penny that's worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This little copper coin could change your life forever. So, stay tuned as we reveal how this seemingly common penny became a rare and highly sought-after collectible. The 1989 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that began back in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This penny, though, may look like any other penny from the 80s, but there are a few key details that make some of these coins worth an absolute fortune. So, what makes a 1989 penny worth millions? It all comes down to rare errors and variations. In coin collecting, errors made during the minting process can result in coins becoming super valuable. These errors are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on them. For the 1989 penny, specific errors, like double die errors, off-center strikes, or variations in the composition, can send its value through the roof. One of the most famous errors is the double die, where the design is struck twice, creating a shadow or doubling effect. So, how do you know if you've hit the jackpot? Here are a few things to look for in your 1989 penny that could indicate it's worth millions. Look closely at the date or the lettering on the coin, especially Liberty or In God We Trust. If you see any doubling or shadow effect, you may have a double die penny. Another valuable error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be missing. Collectors love these unique coins. Some pennies were accidentally minted on the wrong metal planchets, such as dimes or foreign coin blanks. These are extremely rare, but they can be worth thousands, or even millions. Believe it or not, a few 1989 pennies with these errors have sold for astronomical prices. At auction, these rare coins have fetched anywhere from thousands to even over $1 million depending on the condition, the type of error, and the rarity. For example, a 1989 double die penny in pristine condition sold for an eye-popping $1.2 million at auction. And it all started with a coin that was worth just 1 cent. Alright, so you found a rare 1989 penny, what's next? You want to make sure to protect it properly. Get yourself a high-quality coin holder or slab, and if you believe it's the real deal, have it graded by a professional coin grading service. This will verify its authenticity and condition, which can dramatically increase its value. That's all for today's incredible coin discovery. Who knew that a simple 1989 penny could be worth millions of dollars? Now, it's your turn to check your change. If you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1990 Lincoln penny, the coin that, under certain circumstances, can be worth millions of dollars. That's right, this tiny 1-cent coin could fetch you a life-changing fortune if you find the right one. So, what makes this penny so special? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, but not every penny is created equal. Some coins have unique characteristics or errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. And that's exactly what makes the 1990 Lincoln penny stand out. So, what is it about the 1990 penny that has collectors excited? The secret lies in a small but significant error that can turn a regular penny into a $1 million treasure. In 1990, a rare minting error occurred that left some pennies without the mint mark S on proof coins produced at the San Francisco Mint. This might sound like a small detail, but to a coin collector, this no S proof penny is like finding a golden ticket. Now, let's talk about how you can identify whether your 1990 penny is one of these rare and valuable coins. First, you'll need to check if your penny is a proof coin. These coins have a mirror-like finish and were not intended for general circulation. The key here is to look for the mint mark, which is normally located just below the date. On a standard proof penny from the San Francisco Mint, you'll see a small S mark. But if your proof penny doesn't have that S, congratulations. You may be holding a coin worth a fortune. Now, I know what you're thinking, how much is this penny actually worth? Well, you're in for a shock. These no-s-proof pennies have sold at auctions for as much as $1 million, depending on their condition and the demand at the time. In fact, in pristine condition, these pennies have been known to break records. So if you find one, be sure to get it professionally graded, because that could mean the difference between a few $1,000s and $1 million payday. So, where can you find one of these rare pennies? The best place to look is in proof sets from 1990. These sets were sold directly by the US Mint to collectors, so if you or someone you know has an old proof set lying around, it's time to dig it out and check for that missing S mint mark. Of course, if you're lucky, you might also stumble across one at a coin shop, estate sale, or even in an inherited collection. It's worth checking. Who knew that a penny could be worth millions, right? The 1990 No-s Lincoln penny is a prime example of how rare mint errors can turn a simple coin into a collector's dream. If you've got any proof sets from 1990, it's time to take a closer look, you just might be sitting on a small fortune. We're diving into a penny that could be worth millions of dollars. You heard that right, the 1991 Lincoln penny. So, what makes this seemingly common penny so valuable? Stick around to find out. Before we get into the big money, let's talk about the 1991 Lincoln penny. This penny was minted in massive quantities, over 5 billion of them. It features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back, part of the iconic design that had been in place since 1959. But with so many pennies minted that year, why would a single penny be worth a fortune? One of the main reasons a coin like the 1991 Lincoln penny could be worth millions is due to errors or rare varieties. Coins that are mistakenly struck can become extremely valuable to collectors. For instance, double dies, off-center strikes, and wrong metal compositions can make a penny skyrocket in value. So, when examining your 1991 penny, keep an eye out for any abnormalities, such as extra lines, distorted images, or even incorrect mint marks. In the world of numismatics, there are rare finds that break all expectations. The 1991 Lincoln penny has gained attention recently because a few exceptionally rare versions have made it to auction, and let me tell you, they sold for shocking amounts. One penny sold for over $1 million at auction due to its rare error and near-perfect condition. It was a true unicorn in the coin world. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies sitting in your piggy bank? Here's a quick checklist for you. Look closely for doubling in the letters or numbers, especially in God We Trust, or Liberty. Does the D or S look different than normal? Check for any misprints. Higher grades, like those given by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, can dramatically increase the value. There have been rare cases where pennies were struck on the wrong metal planchets, making them valuable. Even if you find a penny with slight errors, it could be worth significantly more than just 1 cent. If you think you've hit the jackpot with your 1991 Lincoln penny, it's crucial to get it appraised by professionals. Services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you a clearer idea of its true value. Coins graded as mint state or higher can fetch thousands, if not millions, at auctions, so it's definitely worth the effort. Who would have thought that a simple 1991 Lincoln penny could be worth $1 million? Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started, it's always worth checking your spare change for hidden treasures. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2003 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard it right, this little coin could be worth $1 million. So, stick around as we uncover the story behind it. First, let's take a closer look at the 2003 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the series that honors Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The front, or obverse, features a striking portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial. Typically, this penny is made from copper-plated zinc, and while most 2003 pennies are only worth 1 cent, a rare variety of this coin can fetch a price that will blow your mind. Now, what makes the 2003 Lincoln penny so special? The key lies in a specific variety known as the 2003 S-proof Lincoln penny. Unlike standard coins, proof coins are specially minted for collectors and feature a shiny finish. In 2003, only a limited number of these proof pennies were minted, making them incredibly rare. If you happen to own one, you might want to check if it's in mint condition. This can significantly increase its value. So, how much is this rare coin actually worth? Recent auction results have shown that high-grade 2003 S-proof pennies can sell for anywhere between $1,000 to a staggering $2 million, depending on their condition and certification. The demand for rare coins like this one continues to grow, with collectors always on the lookout for unique finds. So, if you have a 2003 S-proof penny, you may want to get it appraised by a professional. Now, you might be wondering how to identify a 2003 S-proof penny. Here are some quick tips. Look for the S mint mark on the reverse, located just below the Lincoln Memorial. This signifies it was minted in San Francisco. Proof coins have a mirror-like finish. If your penny shines like a gem, it's a good sign. Condition is key. Coins graded PR 70, perfect, can fetch the highest prices. If you think you have a valuable 2003 S-proof penny, where can you sell it? Here are a few options. Local coin shops or reputable dealers are great places to start. Websites like eBay or heritage auctions can expose your coin to a wider audience. Attending coin shows is an excellent way to connect with collectors and potential buyers. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. We'll be exploring a specific penny that's making headlines for its jaw-dropping value, the 2005 Lincoln penny. You won't want to miss this. The 2005 Lincoln penny, part of the series that celebrates the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, was minted in two varieties, the 2005 P mint mark and the 2005 D mint mark. While many of these coins are common and only worth 1 cent, there's a rare version that has collectors buzzing. What makes the 2005 penny so special? It's the 2005 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse. This coin features a unique error where the obverse, or front, side shows a doubling effect on the word liberty and the date. It's a striking error that only a few were produced. Now, let's talk value. A standard 2005 Lincoln penny might only be worth a penny, but the double die obverse can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to over $2 million at auction, depending on its condition. This skyrocketing value is due to its rarity and demand among collectors. So, how can you identify this valuable penny? Here are a few tips. At the word liberty. If you see a clear doubling, you might have the rare variety. The numbers should appear more pronounced and thicker. Located at the bottom right of Lincoln's shoulder. Make sure it's a D for the Denver Mint. If you think you found one, it's best to get it graded by a professional. If you do find a 2005 double die obverse penny, you may wonder how to sell it. You can take it to coin shows, auctions, or even sell it online through platforms like eBay. Just ensure you have it appraised for its maximum value. We're diving into the fascinating world of coins, specifically the 2008 Lincoln penny. You might think all pennies are just worth 1 cent, but today, I'm going to show you why this particular penny can be worth $1 million. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, various designs and minting errors have made certain Lincoln pennies highly sought after by collectors. But what makes the 2008 penny stand out? In 2008, the U.S. Mint produced two types of Lincoln pennies, the standard 1-cent coin and a special commemorative design to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The mint mark on the penny can determine its value, with those minted in Philadelphia being the most common. But there's a rare variant that's captured collectors' attention. The 2008 S-proof penny, particularly the ones with a D mint mark, can be worth a staggering amount if they have certain characteristics. Specifically, there are reports of these coins being sold for prices ranging from hundreds to even millions of dollars due to errors in their minting process. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 2008 penny that exhibits the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the design. If you find one of these, it could be your ticket to a windfall. So, how can you tell if your 2008 Lincoln penny is valuable? Here are a few tips. Look for the S or D mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Consider having your coin professionally graded. A high-grade coin can significantly increase its value. If you think you have a valuable 2008 Lincoln penny, where can you sell it? Popular platforms include eBay, heritage auctions, and local coin shops. Always make sure to do your research and find a reputable buyer. That's it for today's video. The 2008 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but with a little luck and knowledge, it could turn into a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coins and collectibles. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 2016 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin can be worth a staggering $1 million. Stick around as we uncover the details. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909, this iconic coin features the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was standard until 2010. But what makes the 2016 version stand out? The 2016 Lincoln penny was minted in two primary versions, the standard penny and a special edition known as the 2016 Lincoln penny with the double die. This version features a unique error that makes it extremely valuable. But what exactly is a double die? A double die occurs when a coin is mistakenly struck multiple times by the same die, resulting in a noticeable duplication of the design. This can lead to some incredible variations, and collectors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. Now, let's get to the $1 million question: how much is this coin worth? Depending on its condition and the extent of the error, a 2016 Lincoln penny with the double die can sell for over $1 million at auction. In fact, some have even gone for record prices among collectors. So, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable coins? Here are some tips. Examine the letters and numbers for any signs of duplication. Coins in uncirculated or proof conditions are usually worth more. If you think you have a rare coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service. To wrap up, the 2016 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a simple error can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure worth millions. Have you checked your penny collection yet? Let me know in the comments if you found any valuable coins. We're diving into a truly exciting topic that has collectors buzzing, the 2019 Lincoln penny *. You might be surprised to learn that this coin can be worth a whopping $1 million. So, let's get into the details. The Lincoln penny has a rich history, first minted in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Fast forward to 2019, and we see the same beloved design, but with a twist. So, what makes the 2019 penny so special? The key to this penny's value lies in its rare varieties. While most 2019 pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are specific versions that can fetch thousands, even millions, at auction. The two most notable varieties are, the 2019 W penny was minted in limited quantities at the West Point Mint. Unlike regular pennies, these coins feature a W mint mark, making them highly sought after by collectors. Due to their scarcity, some of these have sold for over $1,000. There are also error coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints. These include double die errors and misprints, which can significantly increase their value. Some collectors have reported auction prices reaching over $1 million for these unique pieces. So, how can you identify if your 2019 Lincoln penny is worth big bucks? Here are a few tips. Check the reverse side of the penny for the W. If you find it, you've got a valuable coin. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your coins for any signs of doubling or misprints. These details can make a massive difference in value. Keep in mind that the condition of the coin plays a crucial role. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition are far more valuable than those that show wear and tear. If you think you have a rare 2019 penny, it's time to get it appraised. You can visit local coin shops, attend coin shows, or even list your coins on auction sites like eBay. Just be sure to research and ensure you're getting a fair price. In conclusion, the 2019 Lincoln penny is not just another coin, it's a treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for those special varieties that could make you a millionaire.